Y'all know what we do. So, first and most foremost, how y'all holding up as a people? Bro, I don't care if you Mexican, I don't care. None of that matters right now. How are we holding up as a people, and what is you doing in your life? Right? What are you doing in your life to better this world? Yo, Lee, I'm going to hit you as soon as we get off this. But at the end of the day, what are you doing in your life, right? Like, for example, like, you got to think about how retarded people are. Like, if Nip died the other day, and I clearly know Nip, and the whole world know Nip died, why are you even coming in here talking about R.I.P.? Duh. Nigga, we already know. Everybody already know. Look, what are you doing in your life right now? What are you doing to better this world? What are you doing to better your children? What are you doing to better the community? What do you wake up and do every day? This is the thing. I learned a valuable thing about this shit over the many years. When Martin Luther King died, there should have been another Martin Luther King the very next day. If the president get assassinated, do you think that there ain't gonna be no more presidents? When John F. Kennedy got killed, you think it wasn't gonna be no more president?
Okay, now just see if you can break stuff.
Huh?
I'm good at this game.
One of the biggest problems
I get 6 kills.
with our world as a collective is that we fall victim to this leadership. We fall victim to leaders. We fall victim to being followers. I call it the church syndrome. Like, the whole church syndrome has been infiltrated. It's infiltrated our mind. Like, the church syndrome. And the way black people relate everything to church. You ever notice how in churches, like, black people just sit down and clap at another nigga reading some shit that they can read themselves? You ever think about that? You ever think about, like, black people? Yes, Lord, amen. Bitch, you can read the book yourself. The fuck you need him to tell you what chapter to turn to? Look, I figured it out. Now you got to think, to the average black person in church, if the pastor call in sick and say he not coming today, how many black people in the crowd gonna say, well, we still having church? None. All the black people gonna say, well, pastor's sick, I ain't going to church today. So this is the problem with us as a collective, and it's been that way for a very long time. We don't move as a single cell organism. Hear me out. We don't move as a single cell organism. We don't move as a unit. We move individually. And we look for leaders, and we dedicate our lives into leaders. It's, to me, I find it very weird how there's only one Malcolm X. There's only one Martin Luther King. There's only one Huey P. Like, bitch, it's a billion some black people. How is there only 1 and 2s and 5s of these niggas? How? There's a billion some black people. How is there only a few of these? Like, I know, it's wild.
Distorted, you should do that.
Right? So, I came up with some ideas that I want to imply into the world. Right? There's a few things that I want to say to y'all, and I want to say this loud and clear, and I want y'all to really listen to me when I say this. Can we please stop saying Nipsey Hussle was a real nigga? Because I believe Nipsey Hussle was far from. Nipsey Hussle was a fucking god.
Forget about that.
The term real nigga is exactly what we don't need. All of these niggas that claim they real niggas, Nipsey Hussle was nothing like them. Nothing. All these quote unquote I'm real, it was nothing like them. Nothing. So what I want to speak on is this term, real nigga. I want you to look at all the people that quote unquote call themselves real niggas. And then I want you to look at all the people that ever stood up for us as a collective. You think Malcolm X ever said, nigga, I'm Malcolm X, I'm out here? Nope. You think Martin Luther King had to assure you that he was Martin Luther King? You think Martin Luther King was banging on niggas like, nigga, I'm Martin Luther King, I'm really out? The difference between them and these so-called real niggas,
I'm coming.
one was to rebuild, the other is to destroy. The problem with our black community, there is too many quote unquote real niggas, and there is not enough leaders. There is too many quote unquote real niggas, and there's not enough leaders.
Ow! That's so long.
I remember, look,
Your son's mom.
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. My nigga, I'm gonna put something in the world to y'all right now. I don't have millions of dollars, bro. Y'all might know me and see me in some of these celebrity things, but I don't get it like these niggas, bro. I make a nice living to keep my family up based on what I do. I don't get it like these niggas. And I ain't in the power circle with none of these quote unquote power circle niggas. But when you think about it, these niggas have the ability to make large amounts of change, bro.
How are you so good with that phone?
They have the ability to make change.
Mario.
So what I'm saying is, I respect what T.I. is doing in today's time. I respect it. I'm glad that he came to his senses and started to say, you know what? Everything I was telling y'all was wrong, and now I'm going to start telling y'all the right shit. I completely respect T.I. for that. You the man. I appreciate you trying to wake up the black community. I respect it to 100% the fullest. But at the end of the day, you got caught with rocket launchers and silencers. So what I need to know is, where did you get them from? And we need some more of them, and let's go to war. Because I'm tired of this black talking shit. Where you got them from? Where you got the rocket launchers and silencers and all this extra shit from? So that's what I want to know.
I thought you said you were dead. Now you are. You couldn't. Yes! I killed you!
Look, what I'm saying is this.
It's, his name is Sunlight.
What I'm saying is this. I just find it ironic how when it's black on black crime, nigga, we got RPGs, we got rocket launcher, nuclear missiles. When you a street black nigga, oh, we got weapons of mass destruction. But then when it's stand up for our people, oh, let's stand back and be cordial. Let's stand back and let's march and let's be peaceful. Let's march and be peaceful, and now everybody a black talking activist. Like when it's time to fight oppression, you know what bothered me? You know what bothered me? I seen 2 gang members take a picture in front of the you know how they got the little SWAT team? I seen 2 gang members take a picture in front of the SWAT team talk about no more violence. Bitch ass. It was a blood in the Crip holding their rags up in front of the SWAT team talking about, look at us. We got together to show unity and no more violence, and we should put the gun. Bitch, if you don't shut your bitch ass up. Look, this goes to all the quote-unquote real niggas, street niggas, and all y'all niggas. Because, I ain't in that. I'm in the weirdo thing, according to them. So this goes to all you street niggas and real niggas and gangsters and all y'all niggas. Don't stop that. Don't stop trying to act like you not with the shits.
I know I don't care.
We still need you with the shits. We still need an army. As a black race, we still need an army. As a black race, we still need an army. So don't put your guns down. Don't be violent. Don't be non-violent. Don't try to mark out now. No, nigga. No. Don't try to mark out now and be no. Don't try to mark out now and talk about stop the violence and be peaceful and cordial. No, nigga. No. You gotta be willing to die for our people the same way you was willing to die for the hood. No, nigga. Nope. You gotta be willing to do drive-bys and ride out and all that for our people. The same way you was ready to do it for the hood. You gotta be ready to ride out for our people. Keep that energy. No, nigga, don't be talking about we about to do a national Crip and Blood Stop the Violence walk. No. We ain't about to do that. We ain't about to do no stop the violence, all no guns in the community. What, you crazy? What's wrong with you? We need that same energy. We need pull up. We need that same energy. Cause they got it. You think the law enforcement and all the oppression niggas gonna put their guns down and say, well, no more black people having problems, so let's put our... We need that same energy. So to all the gangbangers, well, we need this one. I'm gonna put something in the air. To all the gangbangers,
It said eat my dust.
what we need to do, this goes all the gangbangers. There's a lot of gangbangers in here right now. A lot of gangbangers been in my DM talk about, yeah, nigga, you right. But still, there ain't no but still. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. I'm disrespectful. Now I don't fuck about none of you niggas. Look, I thought if y'all really about that, listen to me. To all the gangbangers, Bloods, Crips, Pyrus, Damus, whatever you from. Front streets, back streets, pocket hoods, under hoods, Venice shorelines, Grape 60s, Hoovers, who are all everybody, right?
He's not here. He's not in.
If y'all really with that,
Bunky is annoying. I mean, I don't know what I just.
if y'all really with that,
What do you ask? Are you on our island? Annoying monkey. Are you on our island?
if y'all really with that, and y'all really ain't afraid of nothing, now is the time.
I got the head cut.
If y'all really about that life that y'all say y'all about, then now is the time. If y'all really about all this thugging and all this shooting and killing and mass murdering that y'all really about, then now is the time.
Dude, it's off.
Right now is the time to go out there and prove it.
There, these are yours. And King Baby,
Nah.
yes you can.
Now is the time to prove
Don't kill him.
how gangster you are.
Get the small chest.
And let me break something down to y'all real quick. Because I'm going to tell y'all what's happening. Let's add into a conspiracy theory. I like conspiracy theories. So let's add into a conspiracy theory. Last night, apparently, people got shot and stabbed at the candlelight. Apparently, people got shot and stabbed at the candlelight. 6 people were stabbed. Now, let me tell you something. Nobody stabs people in Los Angeles. Nobody. Bitch, that's some East Coast New York shit, $1.50 type shit. Bitch, nobody stabs people in Los Angeles. Nobody. You don't get stabbed in Los Angeles. Bitch, we don't stab people. That's against the gang banging thing. You, as a gang member, you lose credit if they be like, what you do to him, man? I stabbed you. What? Nigga, you ain't beat him. You didn't beat, you stabbed him. What type of nigga is you? You lose credit. That's some New York shit. People don't get stabbed in New York. I mean, people don't get stabbed in Los Angeles. That's some East Coast shit. People don't get stabbed. Nigga, we throw hands out here. Nigga ain't gonna just, that's some Dominican type East Coast shit. Niggas throw hands out here. Nigga, fuck you talking. Nigga, fuck you talking about. Niggas throw hands out here. Either you get killed or you get packed out. Either you get killed or you get packed out. Niggas don't stab people out here. So I'm gonna tell you what happened. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Bam, some shit pop off. It caused a diversion. You got to think they got agents and all type of niggas in the crowd, right? You think when shit like this pop off, they don't got agent niggas in the crowd? There's all type of agent niggas in here right now. You think they don't got agent niggas in the crowd? Boom. They got agent niggas in the crowd waiting for opportunities. That's why if shit pop off, they could shoot certain niggas, they could stab certain niggas, they could set certain booby traps. You get, it's a lot of, bro, you gotta think it's police on top of helicopters, all type, bro, you don't understand. So boom, when the shit popped off and all the commotion, silicone mask, my nigga, y'all familiar with silicone masks? All $4,000, I can be whoever I wanna be. Y'all don't understand. For $4,000, I could be whoever I want to be for $4,000.
Get 3 weapons.
And if you work for the peoples, you could do it yourself. You'd probably be $200. For $4,000 right now, you go get a silicone mask and you could be whoever the fuck you want to be. The mask is 100% replicated, authentic. For $4,000, you will get an authentic replica silicone mask of anybody's face you want to be in this world. Anybody.
No shotguns.
Replica. And it is no way in the world you can tell that that's not a person. So you think everybody standing there was real niggas? You think everybody was black? Bro, commotion break out, niggas start getting stabbed. This is a bit how you stab people because it's quiet. People won't know what happened. So in the midst of the commotion, you running, you just randomly get jugged. People don't know what's going on, bro. Look, my nigga. It's a lot of shit that y'all don't really know about. It's a lot of shit. Like, information is key. Like, information is key. If you lack information, it's a lot you don't know about. This is Nipsey Hussle meet. Ain't no Mexican niggas there, bro. It's black people there.
Stop being mean to Lumi Shots. Stop being mean to Lumi Shots.
Bro, so, they want war, bro.
Okay. Here. There, stop. Don't destroy your
body parts.
They want war. Now I'm gonna tell you, they break it all the way down. They want war. See, what y'all don't know and what y'all ain't been noticing about LA crime rate been down at a level that has never been before. This is what y'all don't know about LA, bro. LA is the birthplace of this gang banging shit. The whole United States is fucked up because of Los Angeles. We're the birthplace of this shit. The crime rate in LA been down, bro. It's been at the lowest it's ever been. It's been down. Now, you know what happened when crime rate goes down? No money for the prisons. Also, no blood, because they most definitely take the blood. No body parts, no organ. So stock is going down.
Oh, you just told me. You just reminded me something.
No blood, no organs, no prison system filled, no charges, no court documents, no paper, no phone calls that you got to pay for when you're in prison. All this shit, the whole stock market is down.
Premier was just telling me about this, that the judge had to lock up prisoners because the prison was getting mad that the judge was unlocking.
The prison sued. The prison sued the court system because there wasn't enough prisoners. Y'all familiar with that? The prison sued the justice system because the justice system didn't convict enough criminals to fill up the prison. Y'all familiar with this? All right. So like I said, lately, crime rate has been down. When crime rate is down, it is not good business for the higher ups and elites. There's no blood, there's no organs, there's no criminals, there's no stock. The stock market is down.
Always.
Right.
Free labor, that's what it was.
Right? You got to think. You got to pay for collect calls in jail. Pay. You know how many niggas make collect calls all day? Paying for that. You got to pay to talk to these people. You got to pay to talk to your people in jail. Bro, this is all a grand scheme. So, when you think about everything that's happening, they have to flip. Look, I'm from Watts, right? Every so many years, look, I'm going to be honest with you. Every so many years, Watts goes to like a very peaceful place, right? Like to where nobody had problems. You know, we know it's like, I know we don't get along, but nobody really got problems, right? Out of nowhere, somebody will get shot. Right? And then the beef be back on. It's like every 10 years. It just happened over and over and over. I'm 35 now. I started to tell myself, why this keep happening? And then it clicked in my head. They have to make this happen. They've been making it happen from the beginning. They have to make this happen. Now, one thing about black people, especially gangbangers, we act out of frustration. Right? One thing about black people, we act out of frustration. So, but we only got that type of energy when it's with ourselves. So when something happen with black people, we act out of frustration. We just like right now, right? Right now, this is just a typical nigga in the hood, right? If a nigga kills somebody's brother in the hood, this is a typical hood nigga. Let me put it into real perspective for y'all. If a typical nigga in the hood come home and then somebody be like, nigga, they shot your brother. Who? Nigga, them. Nigga, in your mind, it don't even matter who. You about to go out and kill another black person. It don't even matter who. You going to kill somebody.
Help me.
That's just the way the black, that's the way we've been. It don't matter who. I remember when my big brother got shot, I ran out the house with the gun immediately. I was ready to kill whoever. And I can honestly say, if my big brother wouldn't have survived, I would have been a mass murderer on my own people. I was young and dumb. I was young and dumb too. We all was. It took a lot for us to grow into the men we are today. But the program deep. When I was at home, I had just got home from work. My mama said, they shot your brother. I grabbed the gun and ran out I didn't even know where I was going. I didn't even know where I was going. I just grabbed the gun and went out the house and got in the car. I didn't even know where I was going. My adrenaline was pumping so fast. I'm 35. My adrenaline was pumping so fast. So fast. You don't even think.
You said triple team. You never said triple teaming's allowed.
You don't even think. Right? So when you hear stuff like this, you automatically react. As a black man, you automatically react. So think about this. When niggas heard Nip died, You got people that just reacted without even knowing the extent of what happened. You got niggas that, you got side homies that just reacted without even knowing what happened. Nigga, it don't matter what happened, nigga. We going to ride out on them niggas. You got niggas that just went and rolled out for like.
But now everybody.
That's how it worked when you from the hood. That's how it worked.
No monkeys left. Oh, never mind. She didn't.
Me and Nip is this. Well, Nip a couple of years younger than me. But that's crazy. If I'm 35, he 33. That mean.
You're 34, Davon. He's 1 year younger than you.
I'm 34, 35.
You're 34, cuz.
I'll be 35 coming up, right? All right, you're right. I'm 34, my fault. When you get over 30, my nigga, you don't be counting. But Nip a year younger than me. We went to junior high school together. A lot of y'all niggas think I just be talking about the nigga like I'm some type of internet blogger. These are my childhood best friends. Me, Nipsey, and J-Rock went to junior high together. There's plenty of pictures of us as children. We all grew up together. So I'm not just speaking from an internet blogger or a fucking fan. These are childhood friends to me. Yes, I said it. Me, Nipsey, and J-Rock grew up together. We went to junior high school together. But going back to what I was saying, right?
Wow.
When you from the hood and you from an urban community, what y'all didn't know that? When me, Nipsey, and TDA J-Rock grew up together. Johnny, Devon, Johnny, and Hermes, we grew up together. We are all childhood friends. We all went to the same junior high school. We all played basketball growing up together. We all played hide and seek, all that shit growing up together, bro. I was born in 85, yes. But going back to what I was saying, when you a black man, right, you don't think like we've been programmed and trained not to use our minds, right? We've been trained not to really use our minds in times like this. So when we get frustrated, we just resort to violence. It's like something that has been installed.
Like why rest in peace? Why can't we
in our mind, right? Something that has been installed in our mind. When we get mad, we just react. So when you think about when Nip passed, people just started reacting. Like, and these are so like street niggas. Street niggas just start reacting. Like what? Like this is shit y'all don't know on the internet because certain shit don't make it to the internet world. But when you in the streets of LA, you get all the calls. So right after Nipsey passed, niggas was dying within the next 30 minutes. People was getting shot within the next 30 minutes before they even knew who did it. Because when you find out the homie got shot, the first thing you think the enemies did it. Because you already programmed that the enemies did it. So that's the first thing that comes to your mind. Enemies did it, right out. Right? That's how it worked. Right? That's how it worked in the hood. When something happened, enemies did it, right out. So people was already getting shot. But this is the crazy part, right? This is the crazy part about it. When you think about everything that is happening right now, like four people got shot today, a couple of niggas got shot last night, bro. Like when you think about all of this shit, and you think about us as a people, the program that has been installed in our head is a self-destruction program. It's like an antivirus that is designed to eat the motherboard, and the motherboard is what keeps the computer together, but the computer itself got AIDS on it, and like if somebody even touched the computer to try to fix it, you get AIDS. Like it's crazy, bro.
There's more grapplers, dude. There's more
Right?
grapplers. There's more grapplers.
It's crazy. Like when you think about it, like where do some of the homies be getting some of these guns from? Right? Like you ever seen Don't Be a Menace to South Central, I Dream Your Hood? And old dog had a rocket launcher. Like some niggas in the hood got RPGs. Like where you get an RPG from?
Unless you're an agent.
Right? Then when you do your history, crates was dropped in the hood, guns are planted in the hood, train trucks are planted in the hood. Like when you think about all of this, bro. You gotta really think. Look, let's go deeper than guns. Let's go deeper than guns. I want to put something in y'all minds real quick. Where did crack cocaine come from?
Hi.
Fuck guns. Where did crack come from? Oh, let me guess. Y'all wasn't listening to the raps. What color is crack? And what color is crack addicts? I'm back at it. I just hope my people rise. We asked to be treated equal. Them niggas gave us equal eye. The equalizer. Watched by the eagle eye. Put fear in me. No crime go unseen when they got homeland security. I don't think y'all listening to what I'm trying to explain to y'all, bro.
And always poop on it.
What color is crack?
Yeah, Batman.
White. What color is crack addicts? Black. I'm back at it. I just hope my people rise. We asked to be treated equal. Them niggas gave us equal lie. The eagle lie, bro. Listen to me. What I'm trying to explain to y'all, bro. I don't think y'all really listening.
Yeah, and you're still wearing a diaper.
Look.
I think you're still 5 years old and you're 5 years old and you still wear a diaper.
I've said this numerous times, bro. Listen.
We're in party chat.
Sugar, salt. Think about, I want y'all to really think about everything that destroys us, bro. Sugar, salt. Sugar, salt, crack. All medication is white, especially pharmaceutical pills that come with all type of side effects, white. Like mucus that come out your body, like all, bro, when you think about everything, bro. Yeast. You think about bro. You think about when you got a cold, you coughing them all this white and green shit, bro. Like, think about everything, bro. Starch, rice.
Yeah,
think everything, bro.
Come to me, come down here. Come down here.
Everything.
Come down to this little metal hut.
American cheese, everything, bro.
Little metal hut right here.
Milk. Dog, milk. Like, everything.
Right here,
Just really look at it, bro. Milk, rice, pills, sugar, salt. Like, really look at everything, bro. It's wild, bro. Flour. Like, the list goes on, bro. It's wild, bro. Just look at everything. Everything, bro. Similac milk. Everything, bro. Like, so what I want to say is this. What I want to say is this, right?
Help me, I need help. Woo, boy.
Then chill.
What I want to say is this, though. We can't fault. Alright, so before I go to that, I want to backtrack. So yesterday, when I first dropped my blog about the Nipsey Hussle, and I said I was done with the black community, fuck them. That was a form of me acting out of frustration. I was hurt, right? Listen to me. I'm man enough to understand why I make mistakes. Yesterday, when I was saying fuck the black community and all of that shit, I was acting out of emotions because I was hurt. So to all the people of our kind that felt offended or felt like I gave up on y'all, I was just acting out of emotions. I was hurt, bro.
No, it's nothing like it.
I was hurt.
No, it's not even like it.
It be like that. I was hurt. Like, I was hurt. I was acting out of emotions. I was hurt, bro. So hear me out when I say this. Now that I'm a little more calm and my mind is like a little more at ease, I have to think about the scenario of my people. I can't give up on them. I can't give up on them based on the simple fact that I understand why we are in the situations that we are in. You have to understand. This shit was by design, bro. So I had to think about who I was and what I was when I was a young kid growing up in Watts. Think about this, bro. You can't expect people to get it when their entire life we've been drinking sink water, tap water. Like, y'all niggas talking about Flint, Michigan. Bitch, have you seen the water in Watts? Bitch, this shit look like a horror film. Texas Chainsaw Massacre water coming out the sink. So what I'm saying, we grew up off of bad water, bad air, low quality food. no schooling system. All the schools got gates around them. Bro, I live in Orange County. There is not one single gate around none of these schools. These kids out here walking freely. I like out here for lunch, the kids get to leave the school. Bitch, you try to leave the school at lunch, you don't get your dog ass arrested. Look, so what I'm saying is, like, as a kid, we grew up off all the bullshit. I ate banquet dinner rolls, motherfucking nigga Tina's burrito, Top Rank. We grew up off so much fucked up shit. We grew up off so much fucked up shit, and little do we know, this shit really fucked up our minds in the way we think as a whole. On top of all of that, so you gotta think about this. We grew up off eating all the fucked up shit that fucked with our mind. Then when we got old enough, what we started doing? Drinking, smoking. So after your body has already been destroyed physically and mentally, and then you add in more poison. Alcohol is poison. I don't give a fuck what you try to mix with it. I don't give a fuck what type of Long Island you get. I don't give a fuck what you mix with it. Alcohol is poison. I don't give a fuck what type of juice you try, what type of, it don't matter what you put in it. Alcohol is poison. So we get to a level to where we could drink, then we drink, and then we smoke, and then we high. Then everybody mentality is completely fucked up. So, like before, what's up, big dog? What's up? You just woke up and you sitting there crying? Come here. What's up? I'm just talking to the people about what's going on and how I'm raising you different from how we was raised, big dog. Yeah. But no, right? So
why'd you hit me? Yeah, totally.
Like when you think about like everything that was installed into us as children and the way we grew up and how we was living, we can't even fault. I can't even fault how my people are right now. Like I can't even turn I'm sorry. Once again, I'm gonna say I'm sorry for what I said in my other blog about giving up on my peoples. I'm sorry for saying I fuck them. I'm sorry for saying I'm no longer around them. I'm sorry, bro. I was mad. But at the end of the day, I gotta understand, and we and all of us as a whole have to understand why we are like this. There's been an epic plot and an epic program to put us in this position to where we are so fucked mentally, physically, to where we can't get out of these. We can't understand why we are the way we are. Right? So me and everybody I know, we gotta come up with a way to what do you call it? We gotta cleanse, right? It's a cleanse, right? Yo, Bella, right? Brainwashing, right? Our people are most definitely brainwashed, but the same way they got washed, we have to unwash. So, hey, give me this pencil, big man. Here, no, I don't want you to eat this. Here, come here.
Hi.
Yeah, I got something for you. Hold on.
Oh, he left. He left. That means we can play now. That means we
Right.
play now.
We have to come up with a way to detox our people mentally and physically, and that's why I feel like what Nipsey Hussle was pushing with the Dr. Sebi DVD, like I think that has a lot to do with everything, right?
Oh, you don't.
That's the first step to being mentally free is what you consume. And how you consume it. That's one of the first steps to being mentally free is what you put inside your body to make it acceptable for what you hear. right? So when you change what you consuming, then like different forms of your body open up, different forms of your chakras open up, different ways you think open up. And then if you start thinking, you start hearing shit different, you start seeing shit different, right? So it's a lot of ways we have to think about this, but we have to detox, right? Listen to me. We have to detox from everything negative, everything that destroys us in every form. We have to detox, right? We have to detox from the music. We have to detox from the food. But then again, right? Here's another booby trap, because there's multiple levels of booby traps from us. Even with eating healthy, because I'll tell y'all something. I was vegan for 7 years.
And there's shotguns and King Baby's stingy.
And I thought I was doing the right thing.
There's the fat and the cat.
When I was vegan, I thought I was doing the right thing. I was going to Whole Foods. I was doing all the little extra shit that I thought was right. And then you get on a deeper level and you go, holy shit, even the fruit's not real. Even the fucking vegetables is fake. Like, all of this shit is fake. Everything is fake, bro.
Where are you?
You ain't buying no real alkaline water. You ain't getting no real alkaline water. You ain't getting no real. You ain't. If you going to the store to buy shit, you ain't getting nothing right. If you ain't going somewhere and picking this shit out the ground from a natural part of the world, you ain't getting nothing right. You ever think about how fruits and veggies could sit in the store for weeks? You ever think about that? You ever think about these fruits and veggies could sit in the store for weeks? Bitch, you go pull a lemon off the tree, that motherfucker gonna be dead in in a day. That motherfucker gonna be already over with in a day. You gotta eat that bitch as soon as you pull it off. So you think about it, they got wax all on the fruits. They got pesticide. They got all type of shit all on the fruit. So even when I was trying to eat healthy, I realized I wasn't eating healthy.
Get the sniper. It's in the, and the sniper's in there.
So then that led me to thinking about other stuff, fasting, right? So I start fasting a lot.
No shotguns, only.
I started fasting a lot. I started not eating anything, like nothing, right? And fasting is a form of detox, right? Like, you got to think, like, when I was younger, I used to think, like you said, fruits with no fruit. I mean, fruits with no seeds. I used to think seedless grapes was a miracle. I'm like, yo, these are seedless grapes, nigga. These finna be fire. Nah, these ain't fire. These seedless grapes ain't fire. They ain't fire at all. They is fire. They like gonna burn you the fuck up. Yo, like when you start to fast, you start to go through shit. Like your body start to do different shit. Like your mind start to do different shit, bro. So I start fasting, like, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna eat as whatever I can, but then I'm gonna make sure I fast a lot. So I start fasting a lot. Then after I start fasting a lot, like, I start drinking like a lot of water. Like, it didn't even matter what water it is. I ain't even give a fuck. I just started drinking a lot of water. Like, fuck it. Then after I started drinking a lot of water, right? Then what happens is, I'm gonna tell you the last level of booby trap. Once you start to wake up and you start to really understand and you start to tap in with your inner self, it's like putting on the Daylyt glasses. Once you wake up and you start to look at everybody you knew and you start to look at the world, it becomes depressing. So the last level of eating healthy and waking all the way up, you're going to run into a brick wall of depression. The last level of eating healthy and waking up, you're going to run into a brick wall of depression because you're going to start to realize how fucked up the whole world really is. And then you're going to start to feel like there's no way out the trap. Then you're going to feel empty. Then you're going to bury yourself into a corner. Then you're going to start feeling even more. No, it's an epic set, bro. They designed this setup on so many levels, bro. The more healthier I ate, the more depressed I became. I didn't want to go outside. I started losing energy. Once you stop going outside, you stop connecting with the sun, you really start losing energy. Once you start losing energy, you build depression. Then the depression turns into an actual living creature inside your head. Then it tells you what to do or what not to do. So, bro, like whoever created this design, they created these programs on multiple levels, bro. So, I figured it out, and I'm going to give y'all a way to manage all of this. Eat whatever the fuck you want, however the fuck you want. Because physical diet, they already blocked all of that. You ain't getting no real healthy shit in America. Physical diet, that's out the window. So what I promote now in today's time, just change what you listen to. That's it. Just change what goes inside your mind. That's like, fix your brain diet. Because eating diet, bro, it's over for that world. Just change what goes inside your mind. Fast as many times as you can. Drink as much water as you can, but change what goes inside your mind and change what you look at. I remember one time I was in New York, and I ran into a few niggas on the strip, and the New York niggas like, "What's good, cuz? You feel me? I know you from the motherland, cuz, but I fucks with you, cuz. You feel me, nigga? You can rock out with us, cuz." And I'm just like, why he cussing so hard, right? And he like, "Yo, if you free tonight, pull up. We gonna be lit on the block, cuz." And I'm like, well, fuck it. You feel me? Might as well go see what the New York Crips is about. So we get to the thing. These niggas watching all gangbanging DVDs. They like, "Yo, cuz, nigga, we watch this shit faithfully so we can learn how to do it from the homeland." It be niggas up watching gangbang documentaries, studying. Like, I seen a nigga in the mirror working on his crip pose. Like,
I thought she said you hit your shots.
This what y'all East Coast niggas do? This how y'all learned how to game? Yo, it was crazy, bro.
King Baby's the one that hits his shots all the time.
Nigga like, "Yo, my flag look right, cuz." What?
Hi. King Baby's the captain.
Yo, this is how these niggas started learning how to game. No, this is not a joke. This is how all these niggas in the other worlds that ain't from California learned how to game bang. These niggas was watching DVDs and documentaries, working on this shit, like practicing.
I'm getting double teams.
These niggas was practicing how to game bang, bro. So like I said, that's going back into... No, this is not a joke. Y'all laughing. This is not a joke. How you think these niggas started game banging? New York niggas don't walk like California niggas. Look, my nigga.
Yeah, that's a Superman.
When you from New York, you walk like a New York nigga. California niggas got a specific type of walk. And when I see niggas in other states walking like that, you had to work on that. When I see other niggas in other states walking a specific way, you had to work on that. Like, I'm talking about you was in the room working on that. My nigga, let me show y'all something, bro. Look at my son's feet, my nigga.
Hi.
Come here. My nigga, look at here. Put your legs down, bro. Here. My nigga, look at my son's feet, my nigga. Look, bro. Look, my nigga. When you from California, your shit born like that, my nigga. You walk to the side like a G, my nigga. Step, nigga, your shit born sideways, my nigga, when you from California.
No.
When you ain't from California, you gotta work on that, my nigga. Sit down. When you not from California, you gotta work on that, bitch. My nigga, my feet naturally like that, my nigga. I cannot walk. My shit is hard. My nigga, look at my leg, bro. My whole knee straight. My foot that way, my nigga. Look, bro.
I can't be. Hey, no Kumbo.
My nigga, it hurt when I turned. That hurt.
Yeah.
Bro, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. When you from California, my nigga, hold on, let me put my phone. My nigga, look, bro. Let me show y'all how New York niggas and all the East Coast niggas walk. California niggas. When I see out-of-state niggas doing that, you had to practice it. You was in the closet, in the mirror, practicing.
Why are we so bad with snipers?
You was practicing. You had to practice.
Ow.
My nigga, it's a difference in walking cool and walking like a game banger. It's a difference, my nigga.
Why?
It's a difference in walking cool and walking like a game member, my nigga.
You can only do long range.
California niggas' feet turn to the sideways, my nigga.
Boom, boom.
It's a certain way California niggas
So we have to get.
hold they shoulders. All California niggas hold they shoulders up like that, my nigga. It's a certain way. You know when a nigga from Cali off the gate, nigga hold his shoulders up, nigga. Nigga feet all the way to the side.
We can use the scope. What's wrong with
Bro, look, my nigga.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Here.
You don't need a base.
So what I'm saying is this, right? All of this is to say, going back to what we watch, right? Change what you hear and change what you watch, bro. It's just amazing to me that niggas in other states wanted to be gang members. Like, you could have been a doctor, you could have been anything in the world. Like, you chose to be a California gang member. Like, I be seeing niggas way in motherfucking... Man, it be niggas way in New Hampshire talk about, nigga, I'm from Hoover. What?
Yep.
It be niggas in other places that be saying they from Los Angeles gangs, and I just be like, why? Why, bro? You could have been anything in the world. You chose to be O-Dog. You watch Boys in the Hood. You bout that.
The boys and the farts in the home.
Look,
God, it was.
change what we watch. That's why when niggas be like, yo, Daylyt, what's your favorite movie, bitch? I don't name no black movies. None of them. Niggas be like, right now, if you ask the average black person, what's your favorite movie? They gonna name all fuck shit. Scarface, Boys in the Hood, motherfucking Soul Food. They gonna name all bullshit. You ask the average black person. You ask the average black person, what's your favorite movie? They gonna name all Belly, all bullshit movies. Belly, nigga, motherfucking Menace to Society.
Ow, I said I didn't.
Belly, Menace to Society, State Property. Nigga, New Jack City. They gonna name a Paid in Full. They gonna name all the bullshit movies, bro. Menace to Society, Juice. They gonna name, you ask the average black person, they gonna name all the bullshit movies, bro.
Ooh, shit. What the heck?
And this is what I'm saying. It's about what we put into our mind, right? Shouts out to all the niggas in here with blue checks that ain't really saying nothing. I fuck with all of y'all niggas watching. Appreciate it. I would highly appreciate it if some of you niggas spoke up and said some positive things just as well as I'm doing. I know some of y'all niggas might be afraid to say some of the shit I'm saying because you don't want to lose relationships with certain people. But we in the era where we gotta say fuck them relationships, nigga. It's about getting these positive messages to our people. So shouts out to all the niggas in here with blue checks that's probably thinking about switching their content or changing their content. Follow my lead, G, or you ain't gotta follow my lead. Create your own lead. But just use your platform to do right. Use your platform to do good. You got people watching you. Some of y'all niggas got there's a few niggas in here with millions of followers that's watching right now. Millions. Do right, bro. That's all I'm saying. Do right. Use your platform. Use your platform to spread positivity. Do right as well as I'm doing, right? I ain't gonna act like I'm all perfect. I ain't gonna act like I'm some straight up perfect nigga. Everybody got to pass. Right? Everybody got to pass. Good shit, Hoop Dreams. Thank you. Everybody got to pass. Everybody. And we wasn't all who we are at the ages we are at right now. We wasn't all who we are. Right? We all had to grow into who we are. Right? We all had to grow up to become the men we are becoming. And some of us are still going through our transformations. Some of us are still becoming the men that we are becoming. Right? Some, like, bro, I'm from Watts. I was once a lost nigga. I'm not afraid to admit that. But we are all growing, right? We are all growing. The past is the past, the future is the future. We're all growing. But in this era, now it's time to use our platform to spread this shit spread good vibes, positive vibe, awareness. Like, we got to go, before we go, we got 1 minute and 53 seconds. Before we go, we got to get into the perspective of, I ain't promoting nothing on my page unless it can help. I think everybody with a blue check need to go into that type of mentality. Your shit won't make it to my page unless this is something that can help our people as a collective. All negativity should be banned from everybody's pages. I don't give a fuck if you produced a record for this nigga and you want to get a placement. You let that nigga post it on his page. Fuck all of that. We gotta start using our platforms for the greater good. And if we don't use it for the greater good, then we just as worse as the producers that made these movies to keep our people fucked up. So this goes to all the niggas with the blue checks in here watching, not saying nothing. Use your platform, G. It's not hard to wake up and go live and say, hey man, I don't really know what to tell y'all, but shit, just do better than what we've been doing. That's all. At least say that. If you don't got too much to say, hey, come here. If you don't got too much to say, just say, hey man, I hope we could do better. With that being said, for those who really fuck with me, follow my music, daylytofficial.com. I really fuck with y'all.